Soul Calibur 2. Oh man, I have such good memories of this game. I've had it since I was really young. Like, I mean, I've been playing this for so long. I mean, I have so many memories, and I've had so many good times with this game. But it's time to put all my memories and nostalgia aside to have an actual review about this. Let's focus on its flaws and what it's done right, along with what it's done very wrong. No biased nostalgia review here. This is the real thing. Let's get started. Alright, let's go to the menu select screen. That nostalgia! So many good times! It's Raphael! And Yoshimitsu, oh my god! So many good memories! Holy crap! This game gets 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10! Best game ever! What is up, ladies and gents? Roy here, and today I'm reviewing one of my all-time favorite games, Soul Calibur 2. This is an amazing fighter. I really love it. I mean, as I just said, this game is a fighter, but what makes it unique is its unique controls along with its unique story. The story and lore within this game is absolutely amazing. Not to mention, it has amazing style. It's amazing to see these Japanese, these Eastern and Western styles mixed in with European, all just jumbled into one giant game. You might have a French guy with a rapier, and then you might have a samurai with a katana, and then you'll have a pirate with a pistol gun, but with a pistol sword. You know, like all these styles mixed together. It's amazing. They're made great. They execute this idea perfectly. Just to let everybody know, I am reviewing the Gamecube version of this game. I never owned the PS2, and I believe there's also an Xbox version of the game. I only had the Gamecube version, plus the Gamecube version had Link, the best guest character within the whole entire series. Not Darth Vader. As you've seen in the intro, I have a lot of nostalgia with this game, so I might let that blind me a bit, but I will try my best not to let it blind me. Anyways, let's move on with this review with the most awesome story in a fighting game I've ever seen. Soul Calibur. This game has an amazing story. You don't expect such a good story from a fighting game. Honestly, the lore is so rich and deep, and each character has an amazing story that could all be their own game. Oh my god, this game perfected the story aspect of this franchise. I mean, I can think of no other game in the series that has done better storyline than this game. What I love about this game, well, more what I love about the series is each game progresses with the characters. Like, the characters will progress with the game. They'll get older, they'll have new goals. Like, for instance, in this game, everybody's after Soul Edge for one reason or another. Soul Edge is a demon sword that grants immeasurable power, but it takes you over. It's like the one ring from Lord of the Rings. But there's no one like the hobbits around. Everybody wants it for a reason. And so basically, whether they want to destroy it, which is very rare. Most people want to use it for something. Anyways, Soul Edge passes itself on to person, becomes evil, makes them do horrible things to get it more souls. And somehow, once Soul Edge had started taking over people and stuff, a mysterious sword called Soul Calibur came out as if from nowhere. So, it's really cool, the story. That's pretty much the basic background story. But what makes this game so amazing story-wise is that each character has their own amazing story. Like, one of my mains, Raphael, he has a whole story about how he needs Soul Edge to create a perfect world for him and his adoptive daughter. Because he loves her so much, and that's the only person he cares about in the world. You have to create a perfect world for them. You know, it's really awesome. I love this game's storyline. I mean, it's just perfect. I really love it. And what I love about it is, I know this may sound weird that I like it, but you kind of have to dig online for more details. I don't know, when I was a kid, I loved doing that, like having to dig a little deeper. Oh boy, do I have a lot to talk about here. So, Soul Calibur 2 has a lot to do, which I really enjoyed. I still haven't 100% in this game, and I've had it for like almost a decade. I mean, honestly guys, this game is filled to the brim with content. I know I say that about so many games that I've reviewed, but man, this game is amazing. So let me get the fighting out of the way. The fighting is amazing because this was the first time I played a fighting game on a 3D plane where you can move around within 3D. It wasn't in a 2D space like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. It was, you can move your character around in a circle, or you could just walk around any way you wanted to. You could dodge like that, you could parry, you could do so many things. You can make your own counters, you can do so many things. I mean, it's amazing. I love that feature. Now, another thing that I love is how the game is so accessible, but it's so complex at the same time. Like today, I had brought it over to my friend's house, and he had never played this game before. He had never touched it, and we played for like 3 hours straight. And the first hour or so, I was whooping him. I was crushing him. Now each game he would get progressively better, but he was enjoying it because it was so accessible. But for me, I was enjoying the complexness of the skills that I could bring to the table. And then by the last few matches, he was winning a lot of them. See, this game is so accessible, and it's complex at the same time. It takes what Melee could not do and what Brawl could not do, and it does it perfectly. I know I'm just speaking Smash Bros. Terms. I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys who don't understand what it's like. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dumb down anything. But basically, I love how it does that. Now, what I love the most is that each character is completely balanced. All characters are really good except for you, Necrate. I'm looking at you, Mister. I'm fast and I have super powerful attacks. You know, I'm not slow or anything. Nope. Why? Anyways, so what I love about this game is its single-player content. There's so much to do. There's arcade mode, which has a different story, a different ending for each character, and you can really tell, especially if you do your research, what is going on, and it's really awesome. I love that. I love how each person has a destined fight they do at the end on that church stage, the castle stage, and then once they do their fight against a rival, boom, they have to fight the Spirit of Soul Edge, Inferno. I have a few gripes about Inferno. One, why is there a cutscene every time he changes a weapon? It kind of disrupts the pace of the battle, and it kind of makes it it makes it anticlimactic, basically. I mean, I went back and I played this, I was like, wow, this kind of ruins it, you know? Basically, Inferno, every time you get down a quarter of his health, he'll change weapon, but there will be a cutscene for it, and then you go back to fighting. And it really disrupts your battle. Another thing that I don't like about this fight is that it's only one life. It would have been easy, or it's only one life and 100% health. In this game, you can change how much health you have. You can have 200%. And I feel like it would have been better if you had that or something. I don't know. These are just minor gripes. They really have not a big deal considered how amazing this game is. Another thing that sucked me into this game so much was Weapon Mastery. This is basically your main campaign overworld map. It's ginormous. There's so much to do. And the subquests where you go through a labyrinth and you do like 30 fights in one subquest is amazing. I loved those as a kid. I'd be like, oh my god, I beat it! Finally! Freaking finally! You can't change your character once you go in. And that's awesome. And I love that this game has so many different weapons that have so many different attributes. Like, Link has a Megaton Hammer, a Fairy Sword, a Razor Sword, Mirror Shield and Sword, and a Master Sword. The Megaton Hammer, so powerful up close. The cane regenerates health slowly, but has great range. I mean, the weapons in this game add so much content to unlock. The extra outfits, weapons, and the stages are amazing. The stages I really like in this game. I feel like when I play Street Fighter, I'm like, alright, what's even the point of having, stage select? Everything's the same. In this game, I feel like things are mixed up a little bit. It's not like to Smash Bros.' extent where like everything's different, so stages really matter. In this game, they kind of matter, depending on rainouts and stuff like that. So I really enjoy this part of the game, and it's really, really fun. I mean, honestly, guys, the gameplay within this game is executed amazingly, and I love the way that it's so accessible yet complex. Here's how I'm going to describe the presentation. 2 years ago, they came out with an HD online version of this game for the PlayStation 3. I never knew this happened, and when I went to look up gameplay footage for this game, I didn't even read the title. I just clicked on the video, watched for a bit, and I was like, yeah, it's usually how it looks. And then I saw it was HD, and I was like, oh my gosh! I didn't even realize. Like, the graphics are so timeless, the art style is amazing within this game. It's not that gritty, real feel that is in Soul Calibur 3, but it's not that polygonal, old 90s feel from Soul Calibur 1. This game has that Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D-ish. I'm sorry I keep using Nintendo analogies, but that's honestly the best way to describe the art style of this game. I mean, it looks amazing, it's timeless. I played it on my old Gamecube, and honestly, guys, it's perfect. The only reason I myself bought the HD Online version yesterday was for the online, honestly. I mean, sadly, there's no link in it. I wish there was a Wii U version. That would make this game so perfect. But whatever. The presentation is still timeless and awesome. I really love it. And may I just say, the music within this game is amazing. I usually don't say this about fighting games, but the theme, the character select screen theme music is amazing. It's so nostalgic. The intro theme, the stages. I love the pirate song. It's like, they said I could be whatever I wanted to be. So I said, hey, let's be a pirate. The music within each stage defines the stage. It makes the stage what it is, and it makes it so perfect. In the end, Soul Calibur 2 is an amazing game. It's very accessible, very complex for people who've been around it for a long time. Heck, I'm discovering new things about it I didn't even know, and I've had it for, yeah, I think 12 years now. No, seriously, like, let's get a zoom in on this. Anyways, this game is so good, dare I say the best fighting game of all time, but I have yet to play the Tekken series, so I can't really say that given that a lot of people have told me that those games are the best fighting games of all time. But in my book, this is the best fighting game of all time. Because
Soul Calibur 2
gets a 10 out of 10. Blockbuster, huh? I must have gotten this a long time ago. Do you know what Blockbuster is? No? Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember the days where we could rent video games. Seems like such a novel idea now. I wish I could have rented Sonic Boom before I played it. Oh god. It's so bad. It's so bad! I want to thank you for watching this review. If you liked it, be sure to share it with your friends, like, comment, and subscribe, because those all help my channel out immensely. And I'd love for you to comment down below ideas that you have from a review of a game for me to review next time. I review a game every Friday, and I do a video every Wednesday and Friday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys are enjoying the review so far, and the channel itself. If you guys are new, don't forget to smack the subscribe button so that you guys can get notifications every time I upload one of my new reviews. Guys, I hope you are having fun. I hope you enjoyed this review. If not, please tell me ways that I can improve. See y'all later. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Goodbye.